Hello viewers, you're welcome back to another video of MikeMayFinance&Figures. What do we have today? Today we shall be looking at an aspect of business mathematics. Don't forget, we dealt with business mathematics before, and in that we looked at ratios. Alright, so today we shall be looking at proportion. Proportion and ratio have something in common. I am sure you are able to now understand what ratio is, the types of ratios, and some ways you can solve ratio problems from simple to complex. Alright? So, if that is okay, today I want to take you through this other aspect of the business mathematics, which is proportion. So what is proportion? Proportion basically is when two ratios are equal. That's simple. Alright. Look at this. If 2 is to 3 is equal to x is to 4, find the value of x. Can you see that 2 is to 3 is equal to x is to 4? So 2 is to 3 is a ratio on its own. X is to 4 is another ratio on its own. So now both ratios are being equated to each other. So when an attempt to equate two ratios to each other, that automatically confirms it to be called a proportion. It automatically confirms that this expression to be a proportion. There are two types of proportion. For the basics of proportion, I want us to look at direct proportion and indirect proportion. Now, what do we mean by direct proportion? For a direct proportion, when two quantities are being compared, an increase in one is leading to an increase in another, or a decrease in one is also leading to a decrease in the other. Put simple, both quantities are moving towards the same direction. It's an increase. As the one increases, then the other also increases. It's decrease as the one decreases, so also is the other. That is a direct proportion. Let me bring you an instance. Suppose you want to make seats, like you want to prepare a sitting space for people as they come. Now, the first people that came, the number is 5. As the 5 people came and you brought 5 chairs. Let's demonstrate that. Okay. 5 people, and we got 5 chairs. Alright? So, after 30 minutes, another set of 4 people came. Another set of 4 people came. Let's say plus 4. What do you think will happen? You are just going to have 4 more chairs to provide sitting accommodation for the 4 sets of people that came. Now, there is an addition of 4 chairs also. Now, so there will be 4 more chairs added to provide space for the 4 people. So you note that as the number of people increases, so the number of chairs increases. So have you observed that both quantities are moving in opposite direction, like I did say? If it's an increase, as the one increases, then so also is the other. If it's a decrease, as the one decreases, so also is the other. That is a direct proportion. So now let's talk about the inverse proportion. Mind you, the indirect can also be called inverse proportion. For the inverse proportion, as one item or one quantity increases, so the other decreases quantity increases, the other decreases. They go in opposite, they move in opposite direction, like this. As this one increases, this one goes down. If this one goes up, then this one comes down. They move in opposite direction. Let's talk about time and speed. The time and speed. Suppose a car has to move from point A to point B. Okay? Let's say 120 kilometers. Okay? This is a distance of 120 kilometers from point A to point B. Now, depending on the speed of the car, will also tell you the time that the car has to take. If the speed increases, then the time has to reduce. In other words, if the car runs faster, then the time that will be spent on the way to cover the distance, the 120 kilometer distance, has to drop. But if the speed of the car is low, if the speed of the car is less, then the time the car will take on the journey will have to be great. So you see that the less speed, the more time taken on the way. The more speed, the less time taken on the way. That's just an instance of an inverse proportion or an indirect proportion. So that's it. Let us solve this problem. This is a typical example of a proportion. Now, problem is saying if 2 is to 3 is equal to 4, x is to 4, find the value of x. There are things I need you to understand. There's something, first of all, let us bring the problem. 2 is to 3 is equal to x is to 4. The one thing I want you to understand is this. Can you see this 2 and this 4? This, the first term and the last or the fourth term here, this is the first term and this is the fourth term. They are called the extremes. The extremes. The extremes. Okay? Now, this second term and the third term are called the means. They are called the means. So in proportion, to solve problems of proportion, take note of this. The product of the extremes is always equal to the product of the means. The product of the extremes should be equal to the product of the means. So now, you have this and this multiplied together, 2 times 4, equal to the product of the means. You have 3 and x multiplied together. 3 times x. Is that also? So if we should move further, 2 times 4, I guess is 8, equal to 3 times x is 3x, 5. If we want the value of x, you will agree with me that we should divide both sides by 3. Alright? It's a simple rule that we all know. Now, 3 and 3 will go, and I'm left with x. I can still take x on this part of the equation. It's no problem, okay? It's no problem. You can take x at this part of the equation. So x is 8 over 3. You can further simplify it by saying, therefore, x is 2, 2, next video, we shall delve more into more complex problems so that we can see how we tackle and we attack them. Thank you very much for being with me so far, and I still want to encourage you, if you have not yet subscribed to this channel, please do, so that you get every update, every video that will be uploaded to this channel. Thank you once again. Please share this video. Share this video so that other people can benefit too. Don't forget to like